What's up, miniature painters? I was browsing through GameFound the other day when a game called Sky Empire caught my attention. This is basically a streamlined 4X miniatures game set in a steampunk universe with anthropomorphic amphibians as the main characters. While browsing the page, I came across a little blurb that mentioned that there is a painting contest where 3 skilled painters will each win a copy of this game. I highly encourage all of you to participate in this fun little contest, and we'll go over some details on how to enter. I'm going to link to both the GameFound page as well as the BGG page that has more details. Even if you decide not to participate in the painting portion yourself, I would like your participation maybe in just giving me some input on how I should paint my entry for this contest. Welcome to Treehane Miniatures. Before we get into the details of this painting contest, I would like to say that this is not sponsored content in any way. I just like to share stuff that I get excited about, and this is going to be my first painting contest, and I would really like for some of you to join me in this competition. Also, if you clicked on this video expecting a giveaway rather than a painting contest, I would like to tell you that I will have a giveaway on my channel scheduled sometime within the next 3 weeks or so, where I will be doing a giveaway on my channel just for commenting in the comment section, and that giveaway will not be advertised in the thumbnail or the title. It's really going to be a thank you for those of you who enjoy watching my videos. And now on to the contest. When browsing the GameFound page, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you will see a little link to enter the contest for this painting competition. Clicking on this link will take you directly to the BGG page that has all of the details on how to enter, including access to the STL file so that you can print out this miniature on your own 3D printer. In addition, the creator says that he does have a few copies of this miniature ready to ship for those of you who don't have access to your own 3D printer. However, the supply of these is limited. There are already plenty of awesome examples of participants' work of all skill levels, including one painter who says that this is his first time painting a miniature. And let me tell you, this is way better than how my first miniature looked when I started painting. Alright, so this is the miniature that is being used for the painting competition for Sky Empire. And here's a look at the character art for Zumbar. We will all be using the same miniature for this painting competition. However, the creator is encouraging creativity, in other words, coming up with your own paint scheme, rather than necessarily adhering to the character art as depicted here. And this is a pretty good size sculpt. So if I just compare this, say, to a Black Plague miniature that's in progress here, speed painting, you can see it's about twice the size at least, right? And I want your input on how I should paint this guy. So I have 2 ideas. The first idea is to stay with the concept art and paint the entire creature very true to the concept art. However, I'm thinking of putting a bright pink sort of backlight OSL coming up from one side of him on the shaded side, coming up from this direction, just hitting sort of underneath, catching underneath his face and any protrusions. And what I'm thinking is this is a very steampunk aesthetic game. However, it does not use the dark, smoky textures that you see in a lot of steampunk art. The art maintains a very vibrant and colorful look to it. So I'm thinking of kind of combining the steampunk aesthetic here with more of a cyberpunk color palette. And since this guy already has sort of blues and turquoise in his clothing, he's got green on his face, I'm thinking of going with like a hot pink OSL to accentuate that and make it look bright. I also want this to kind of look like my own work here. I don't want to just copy the concept art, but since this is for a game that's going on Kickstarter, I mean, it makes sense to do it true to the art. So I've got fluorescent pink and I've got that dark hot pink, which I can use to put the OSL on this guy, if you all think that's a good idea. My other option, I think, is to paint the skin and face true to the concept art, you know, green and orange. However, for the clothing, go with a violet clothing and then do my kind of standard my blue OSL light, where I use the electric blue like I've done on Elkthorn from Dragon Eclipse board game, and I mean just so many miniatures I've put that blue OSL on. The Hulk from Marvel Zombies. So those are my 2 ideas. Either way, I'm thinking to stay with the green for the face and skin, and then either a blue suit with pink OSL on the side, or a violet suit with blue OSL on the side. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. What direction should I head with this guy? And I hope you all join me in this painting contest. Got a lot of cleanup to do on this guy, that's for sure. That's gonna take some work. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to join our growing community of painters who like to enter contests to win free shit.